Stop. Keep on, I said it ain't gon' stop. It ain't gon' stop, it ain't gon' flop. Stop acting like we ain't so hot.
I'm splicing this in because I just want to let you know in the beginning that I'm not transforming this guy all the way through. I will show his ending form and articulation and stuff at the end of this video. All right. What's going on, my folks? This is Influence. Alrighty. Back with another video. This is Weijiang's Megamaster, which is a combination of it's their oversized line that's kind of like a knockoff, but I mean I guess it is a knockoff. It does take a lot from MP36, but it's not a direct knockoff because they engineered some of their own pieces in, and they also cleaned up some of the pieces. Now, I don't know if the transformation is as formidable as MP36. I think it's 36, which is Megatron, the official Takar's Masterpiece Megatron, because I don't have him. I opted to get DX9s, which I love. But anyway, this is the review for this guy. Now, you know, I always go from the form that they don't come, just in case somebody needs to figure out how to transform it back after they transform it. That's why I do that, if you're wondering. So let's move that and get this box here, which I don't know how I can film this. As you can see, this is a giant, it's a giant box. It's a big figure. It actually, if you have MPP10, it's supposed to line up with him. That's actually why I bought this, because I have MPP10 and I want to put them two guys together, like off somewhere, because they don't scale with my masterpiece. And I don't know too many people buying this instead of MP36 for their collection, like to have in amongst all their other bots. But anyway, this video is already going to be long, so let me get into this. The accessories, well, he comes with a gang of accessories. I don't know why. These are just the main accessories I have out, because I think I'm going to put this face on. I don't know if it's any different, but I also have the key because I want him to have the key. I have this thing as well because I'm going to have this in his hand when I'm putting him with MP10 in. Now this comes off. It's pretty cool because this is accessory. This is accessory, of course. This is his feet and legs, so they've incorporated that into, which MP36 did not have. But let me take this off camera because it's kind of cool what it does. Okay, that was extremely difficult. So it may scratch some paint off, I don't know. One thing I can say about this is it feels like different material than MPP10. It don't feel as quality. It is kind of heavy because this is all die cast back here, his feet, and it turns into the stock. But then you get this. This is kind of cool because it turns into Laserbeak. If I remember how. I think I'm doing it wrong, but get the picture. All right, so be careful. And that's what I mean. I just broke a piece off. There's a peg. It's pegged in. I don't know why you're supposed to pull this out and then pull it down before you move this. I actually broke that peg off right there. And it's really soft plastic, super soft. So just be careful. That's a bummer. Sucks. I don't know what you do with that. I don't think I ever did know. But here, hold on. his wings, so you can have them back if you want, or forward. So yeah, it turns into like a little laser beak. Not just like laser beak, because of course he's not a tape and he's not red, but it's kind of cool that he turns into this. So just a little black laser beak, and it's another cool feature is it's magnetic, has magnets, and his arm is magnetic. So he sticks on his arm. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of upset that I just broke it, but it is what it is. That's my fault. Show you I was going to say articulation, but so that symbol didn't come on, of course I did it. But you got a spring-loaded trigger. Like I said, the feel isn't the greatest material, but this is a cheap product. Like it was, I mean, it's not cheap. It's made well for the cost. It was $80, so for what you get, you can't complain. You have, of course, you have the stock. That's die cast. I don't know if there's anything else that's die cast. I can't tell. It feels pretty light, but it does feel like it's a little heavy around this area. I don't know if there's anything else, but you got a little P38, which is what it is right there. Got this doesn't move. This thing right here moves. So this right here moves. It's not supposed to all move, but just this moves. So I think that's more for coverage. Yeah, so that's really it for the gun modes. I'm not doing transformation. I did want to show off some of the accessories. So you get the damaged face, which is another face. I already showed off that other face. You get a damaged chest piece. You get another face that I'm not sure what the difference is between the faces. Maybe the mouth. Yeah, the mouth is, it's like a little smile here. Here's like sad face. Starscream must have threw him out. Oh no, this is when Starscream threw him out. You get the helmet. His helmet, forget what episode this was. I think he was taking control of something. I don't remember. His energy sword, and of course you get the gun. The one that ended it all. Well, I guess not really ended it all, but did damage to Optimus. So you got that. As you can see, this guy is super big, so I had to I transformed him. I didn't show the transformation. So first off, let me get to the negatives. I'm not 100% sure that I transformed this correctly, but even with the instructions, I don't know if I did something wrong or if it's just a flawed. Let me get to his legs. I'm gonna have to show it kind of in two parts, but if you can see his knees. Now I want to say I did something wrong, but I'm not sure. But both his knees are wobbly as hell, and it wasn't like that when I first brought him out the bag. He certainly looks the part. If you can see that. Let me pan up. He looks the part, but I don't know. His feel is not, of course, it's not Masterpiece feel. The plastic isn't what I want a Masterpiece to be. It's just the plastic. The joints are not right. They have soft ratchets in them. A lot of this is a hard ratchet. Actually, his elbow. He like this stuff is a lot of spring-loaded things to save on, I guess, like gimmicks or whatever, and to save off sculpt. So let me just turn him around and show you. And this is what I mean when I say they try to improve on the back, because of MP36 having all that back kibble. They try to clean it up a little bit. It works, but at the same time, this has a lot of flaws. I don't know if I can recommend this as a purchase. It is $80. I mean, it's all up to you. I will show them with MP10 in a minute. But as far as his articulation, he has 90 degrees with the knees. His toes he has a rocker and toe tilt and pivot, and those are good. So I want to say if I got the knees transformed right, he should be good with the standing. Now I don't know if I got him transformed right, or I want to say I don't. Yeah, I want to say I don't, because there's no way this knee should be this wobbly. But then again, you never know. It's not an official, so this thing too is wobbly. I'm not sure if, like I said, if it's me. He has elbow. He can get. I thought he had double joint, but he doesn't. He has elbow twist. His arms can spin all the way around. His head can look up, look down that much, and can spin around. Of course, the faceplate comes off. I believe just pop it off. Yeah, just slide it up. Even has that little gimmick with the electronics. This barrel back there is a little iffy. He has waist articulation. These flaps get out the way so he can get the legs going. Yeah, this is just like it's a wobbly mess, to tell you the truth. But I think it'll look good, or it should look good. So let me do some comparisons. Well, first let me compare him with you see Trailbreaker, the Magic Square Trailbreaker. So you see how big this guy is. Wish I had my MPP, not my MPP, my MP10 official. But I don't have it. Of course not, because I sold it at one time. I am getting the Magic Squares Masterpiece, so I want that. I want the Magic Squares to go with my Masterpiece collection. But let me get MPP10 for those that have him. So you show MPP10 next to this Megatron. So this is Weijiang's. And it's about, to tell you the truth, the same size. Megatron looks a little taller, because I think the way I have him standing. But his, depending on, I guess, like I said, your sense of scale. So you can see, yeah, Megatron is a little taller. But that could be due to the feet. My battery ran out. But MPP10, or I should say Megatron, does look a little bigger, but it could be because of the way I have him standing, and his feet. I don't know if I have his feet all the way. Like I said, I'm not sure if I have his heels, but yeah, he does look a little taller than MPP10, but it could be the way MPP10 is standing too. But I don't think it's off by any means, if you can see. I think they look good together, and it's a good representation of a battle if you just want, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them kind of not as a centerpiece of my collection, but like just as a highlight, one of the highlights once I get my collection where I want it to be. Just them two fighting. So yeah, I'm not sure if you get it cheap enough. I believe, get MPP10 out of here. If you get it cheap enough, I would recommend the Megatron, the Megamaster, I should say, Weijiang's. But you need to get it at a good price. $80 is about what it's worth. And I'm happy I got it for $80. But anything more than that, I would seriously think about paying. I don't know how, I don't know how much more I would think about paying, I should say. So I apologize for not transforming on camera, but it's just it's a lot because he's not together all the way. That's probably my biggest complaint about this is the floppiness of everything, and the plastic they used is not good. Also, let me show his weapons. I did not show that. Here's his weapon, and he holds it really well. No concerns with it coming out his hand. And this is, of course, has the joints on it, so you can make it look like he's swinging it or it's swinging or whatever. So yeah, he has no problem holding his guns and things of that nature. Here he goes with the completed look, as you can see. And let's throw him right here. He has magnets, like I said, so he's not coming off either. It takes a lot for him to come off, so I think that's pretty cool. Can have him up here like this and hold him. See, his knees are definitely not correct. I don't know what's going on. But I think I'm going to bring this to a close. This has been too long anyway for not showing the transformation. And like, subscribe, share. I know I was fumbling through this one. It's this guy right here. He's a mess, but I do like it. I'm glad I got it for $80. All right, then.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta say, who am I? You might say influence, and I spit better than most in this game.